GDPR.
Welcome back. According to Stats Canada, 80% of Canadians now use the internet. But I bet a good deal of that 80% don't know how to build their own website. Not to worry, because our tech host Romain is going to walk us through the process. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you today?
Good, good.
So websites, I mean, everybody loves them. We all use them like every single day.
Yeah,
all right?
definitely a necessity nowadays.
It's something that it has almost become like a part of everyday life.
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
why not learn how to build one, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
So the thing about websites is that a lot of people think it's this big, complicated task that takes geniuses to figure out, but it's actually quite simple.
Really?
Yeah, it really is.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay. I'm actually going to break it down to the very, very basics and teach you a language called HTML.
Okay.
Now, HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, is what it stands for, is a language that you use to communicate with different browsers.
Okay.
Okay, so browsers being, Firefox, Netscape, Safari if you're on a Mac.
Right.
And there's some other browsers that are available as well, but those are some of the popular ones.
Okay.
But again, HTML is the language that's used in order to communicate with these browsers.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is actually, I'm going to teach you the language. Like any other language, there's grammar. So there's punctuation that we got to follow, periods, exclamation points, and whatnot. So the same thing applies to HTML.
Okay.
But the grammar that is HTML refers to tags.
Okay.
All right. Now the tags is your basic language.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to show you some of the different tags that are available, and there's much more, which I'll probably cover in weeks to come.
Okay. Perfect.
But I'm just going to show you some of the basic ones.
Cool.
So before we begin, the only thing you're going to need in order to do this, so those of you at home, you're going to need a browser in order to test your HTML page, and you're also going to need just a regular text editor. So for Microsoft, it's Notepad or WordPad, and I believe there's one for the Mac as well.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my my regular Word
browser. Oh,
no, this
Word.
is just my regular Word document here. It's not a Word document, but it's just a Notepad.
Okay.
Regular text editor.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do is show you just how the structure of a tag is to begin with. All right.
Okay.
Now all tags start and end with the greater than and less than symbol.
Right.
Okay. And don't worry, we're not going to do any math.
And I was going to say, I remember that from my grade 4 math days.
This is as far as we're going to go. All right. Now, to make a tag specific to what you want, there's some script that will go in between these two symbols.
Okay.
So to start off, we have to actually make this page an HTML page, all right? So that the browser will recognize that, okay, this is the type of language that
this is content for a website.
Right?
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and do that by typing in HTML. And again, that's Hypertext Markup Language.
Right.
But what we have to do is we also have to close this tag. So like at the end of a sentence, you have to have a period.
A period, right.
All right. And in order to close that, we're going to have those two symbols again, but we're going to add a backslash.
Okay.
Like that. And then we have to type HTML again. Okay? So there we have our basic tag. What we've done now is we've actually created an HTML page.
Okay.
Now there's another step to this, which I'm going to do afterwards.
Okay.
But this is basically it. All right. So really simple, 4 letters, and we've created an HTML page.
Yeah. Very cool.
So I'm going to add another tag to this.
Okay.
Okay. And this tag is actually going to help us to create a title for our page.
Okay.
All right. And can you guess what the name of this tag would be?
The title.
Exactly.
Minus the.
Minus the. All right. Perfect. So again, we have our 2 symbols here, and we're going to type title.
Okay.
All right.
And then close it again.
And again, we have to close it.
Right.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to do that. There we have it. All right.
Okay.
So now I'm going to show you how this works.
Okay.
So let's title our web page. What do you think this should be titled?
Romain's domain.
Romain's domain. All right. Very clever. All right.
Came
so
up
we'll
with
do
that one all by myself.
Romain's domain. All right.
Awesome.
So there you go. So this is now the title of our web page.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to try it out in our browser. I'm actually using Firefox.
Okay.
All right. So here's the key step in order to make sure that your browser is able to read it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go File, Save As, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call this document Romain.
Yep.
.html.
Okay.
Okay. So now I've classified it as an HTML page. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save that to my desktop just so I can find it.
To find, yep.
All right, so now it's saved. Now I'm going to go to my browser. I'm going to open up Firefox. It's taking a moment to load here.
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to go File, Open,
Okay.
navigate to my desktop or wherever it is that you actually save the file.
Right.
All right, mine's on my desktop, so I'm going to go to open that, and there it is. I'm going to click Open. So now there's actually no content on my
Right.
HTML page. All right,
It's pretty boring.
It's pretty boring.
I think you gotta
I'm
step
only
it up
giving
a
it a
notch.
title. But as you can see here, the title of my web page is Romain's
Yes.
Domain. All right,
Okay,
but now
cool.
that's the main part of it, just
Right.
making sure that the web browser can actually view the
Right.
page.
Okay.
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 So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my text editor.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we have our title, we can actually start adding some content
Right.
to it. Okay. So what we've actually created, if we were writing an essay, for example,
Yes.
is our opening and closing paragraphs.
Uh-huh.
Now we want to put in our
We
body.
want to put the meat of the hamburger.
Exactly. We want to put
Yes.
that into our
The hamburger
webpage.
essay format.
So what we do is we have a tag that's called body.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the body tag, like
So
that.
that's going to be like the body of the text, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and close it as well. And now I want to, let's say I want to welcome the viewers to my page.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm just going to say, welcome to Romain's Domain.
Okay.
All right. So there we have our title.
Okay.
Now all we have to do, since we've already saved it as an HTML page, we can just do a quick save.
Yeah.
Or on a PC, you can just hit Control S
Right.
for a quick save.
Okay.
So now we're going to jump back over into our browser, and now we're going to refresh it. And there we have some content.
Very
Welcome
cool.
to Romain's Domain.
Yeah.
Now I must say, it's still pretty boring.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody
I
wouldn't come to this at all.
I mean, if I came to it, I'd leave immediately.
Yeah, you probably would. You probably would.
No offense.
All right. So this is very, very basic. But what I'm going to show you right now is actually just some quick ways you can actually edit the text.
Kind of spice it up a
Just to
little
spice
bit.
it up a little bit. And then in future episodes, like next week and weeks after that, I'll show you how to add maybe images and links and things like that, just to kind of spruce up your
Very
web page
cool.
a bit, okay?
All right.
So we're going to jump back into our simple text editor.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is actually going to add some oomph to
Yes.
the title, okay?
All right.
So what I'm going to do is actually use a tag. It's a header tag,
Okay.
okay? So it looks something like this: H for header
Yep.
and 1.
Now, what
So
does the one mean?
the 1 is a series of different headings. So it's almost just like font sizes.
Oh, okay, so it goes up numerically?
Yes, but in this
Okay.
case, the lower the number, the larger the font.
Oh,
the higher you
okay.
go, the smaller it gets. Okay?
okay.
So H1 is actually the largest one. So it's not the sickness that everybody's talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the font.
Okay,
All right? So here we go. We're going to close it
cool.
like that.
Okay.
We're going to save it. And that's it.
Okay, perfect.
All
That
right.
didn't seem too complicated.
No, it's pretty easy.
All right, very cool. Okay, well, thanks so much, Romain. You know, as someone who surfs the web every day, it's neat to see sort of the other side of it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always thought there was, like you said, it took a lot to make
No.
a website, but it doesn't look like it's that complicated if you have a teacher as good as you.
I try. That's what I'm gonna say.
And I'm looking forward to see kind of how you build on this in the future
Definitely,
shows,
definitely.
which we're definitely going to do. Okay, very cool. Stay tuned after the break. We've got more coming on Tech ER.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's definitely a good one to build on, too.